Last year I did something horrible. There was this wasp that was building a nest under my porch, as you see here, and I waited for the wasp to leave the nest, and as soon as she was gone, I went up there and I squashed the nest, and I felt so horrible. I felt so guilty, and looking at those squashed babies in my hand. I kept thinking what the mama wasp must have thought to come back just to find out that her nest was completely gone with all her babies. This year I'm doing things differently and I'm just letting them be, no pun intended. But I hear that once they build a nest at a certain place, they keep coming back to that same place every year to build a nest, and that's what they've done here under my porch. They don't even know I exist. I put up my 4th of July decorations, I brought them down, they just pay me never no mind, and they just go about their own business. I also decided to set up a little water, like a drinking station for them, and this little bowl, I was thinking that it would do the trick. I got it out of the closet, and those stones, I got them from one of those 99-cent stores. Not the 99-cent stores, but one of those $1 stores. To my disappointment, though, I have not seen any wasps at this water station. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's in a bad location. Maybe I need to put it under a shade, because I noticed that when I water the trees and the plants, they like to drink water under the tree that's puddled up. And I also hear that maybe I need to add some red pebbles, because I hear that color attracts them. I'll keep working on it. I was so ignorant last year, and I'm glad I'm working on losing my ignorance, because wasps are really helpful to the garden. They eat the bad insects and they can become food for the birds. They just really fit in well with the ecosystem. This is an update video. I took this yesterday. As you can see, that it hasn't gotten that big yet, and they've been up there for approximately a month now. And I'm just saying that this is how I do it. I'm not saying that you guys should do it as well. But I'm losing my ignorance little by little, because these wasps really do play a vital role in the ecosystem and the health of your garden. I also did what I did last year out of fear. Sometimes I just want to suppress things I'm afraid of without trying to understand it. But I'm really glad this garden is teaching me a lot. And they're surviving. They just want to live just like you and I. It's just that they are a different species, and I just respect them so much now. And they just seem very docile, and of course they'll sting if they're provoked, if you're like poking at them or something. And speaking about losing your fears, here's another friend of mine, this spider here. She comes to visit me every evening and builds her nest right there. She builds her nest exactly at that same place, and I've seen her a few times already. And I think before, if I was still kind of in the same thought that if I had the same thought process I had before, I probably would have killed her already, just thinking that she might come inside my house or anything like that. And from this, I'm actually filming outside, so I'm kind of close to her. But I still can't see what kind of spider she is. And the reason why I took this video as well was because there was this airplane flying, and it just seems like she was trying to catch it or something inside her web, and she was going to eat it or something. I don't know. I was just my imagination was going wild that day or that evening. But yeah, this is another little friendly, or at least another friend of mine in the garden, and I don't know if she's still there. I'll check again tonight. Hopefully she comes back.